Hey guys, so welcome back to Skis and Skies. We're installing a GPS Candoo Pro speedometer on this 2005 Yamaha VX 110 Deluxe. This is kind of the older ski with, still has the paddle wheel speedometer, which is down here and right there on the bottom of the ride plate. Measures the speedometer by spinning the little wheel. It's obviously very inaccurate, and after 15 years in the salt water, it's not really functioning well and registering the proper speeds. So we got the GPS speedometer module here. Very simple instructions. You need to find a good location to mount the module. We're going to plug it in, calibrate it, of course, with a magnet, and then we're going to secure it in place. Here we need to get back to the stock speedometer connection right underneath the instrument panel, and then we're going to calibrate it and then zip tie it in place. So to get to the GPS speedometer in this 05 VX 110 Deluxe, we need to remove this cover here in the front storage compartment. There are 4 pot rivets here. There's one on the side and then 2 in the middle. Of course, to get these Yamaha pop rivets out, we take a screwdriver, you pop the middle part down, and then you pull the whole thing up, pop the middle part down, and then kind of move the whole pot rivet up. And then, of course, to reinstall it, you are going to push this center part of the pin up where it's thick and protruding it, and then you're going to put this pop rivet in here and then push the center part down. So we're going to remove the 4 plates now and remove this plastic cowling to expose the wires of the speedometer underneath the instrument panel dash. All right, so we've removed the 4 pop rivets. And now we remove the plastic engine cowling in the front storage compartment of the front of the ski, exposing underneath the instrument panel here. And the instructions did say it's going to be a 3-pin with a red wire with a white lead, white stripe, a yellow wire, and a black wire with a yellow stripe. So it's this one right here underneath the instrument panel of the ski. So we're going to remove this and disconnect this. One of these cables runs back, of course, to the paddle wheel underneath the ride plate, which we are now upgrading to GPS. Here are the other main parts of the Candoo GPS speedometer. Of course, we have the main unit with the GPS reader, and of course the stuff we're mounting in. We have a calibration magnet here, right here in the bag, and we have 2 zip ties, and they suggest mounting this towards the top of the ski, away from the center part of the main metal steering column, you know, somewhere up here where the GPS can quote unquote read through the plastic easier than metal. So we disconnected the 2 tangs of this thing. We just put a small screwdriver right here on the 2 tangs, and then now we're going to connect the speedometer and calibrate it using the magnet. All right, it's a very simple connection here to the unit here with the 3-pin. Obviously, look at your wires here. Make sure that the yellows are running to the yellows, the reds are running to the reds, and the blacks are running to the blacks. And then that's just going to simply click in. Now let's get on to the calibration step. Alright, so we got the lanyard on. I put the seat back on. I got the speedometer here through the front hood latch. This is the calibration step here. See this up and down. Use the magnet. You push it up to move it to the 50 mile an hour. Down to calibrate it to 50 mile an hour when you first start it up. And it says it takes about 30 seconds when it first starts up. And let's see how it goes. Alright guys, so mine was fine. Started right up. It was at 50 miles an hour. Didn't have to use the magnet over the up and down arrow here. Basically, you just push the magnet over here in the up part, down part, to get that to the perfect 50 miles an hour. And then we're just going to secure it somewhere up here, kind of away from that metal steering point, via cable ties. We're going to put the engine cowling back in, and then we'll see how it reads with a GPS in the GoPro footage, telemetry data, and see if we get a better speedometer. Alright, so we got the interior plastic cowling reinstalled, the pop rivets, got it all back together, and we will try some GPS runs later on when we can, and we'll get back to you and see how it worked. Thanks for checking in.